Alexia was startled by a snake rather than coming back home being bitten by one. Around 6:30 p.m. on a hot, burning summer day at New Life Camp, 6-year-old girls running around me, screaming their heads off. On this tiring day, I was secretly wanting the kids to be picked up so I can get off work. Eventually, I got off work and began to wait on the curb for my mom to pick me up. As I impatiently waited, I was contemplating on going and walking home. But then I felt a buzz on my left pocket, and it was my mom calling me about saying that there was terrible traffic and that it was going to take a couple more minutes till she comes home, if it comes to pick me up. As I heard this news, I grew more impatient and just wanted to get home. After eventually my mom arrived at New Life Camp in her doodle bug with a freezing mouth-watering water bottle for me to chug down with thirst. As we were listening to Billy Joel when we were in the car, I was desperate to get home and finally just get in bed and sleep. Eventually, we got home and safely, and I was ready to get in bed, but then I didn't feel so great, so I thought I should do something else to make me feel better. So I decided to go on a run in my neighborhood trails after working 12 hours with 16 girls. So when I started heading out for this run, after running about a mile, I decided I wanted to go a different route. As I headed towards that direction, I saw a stick above me and on my left, and I started to slide to the right a little bit to not trip over the stick. As I was getting closer and closer, I soon realized it wasn't a stick, it was a snake. And I realized this when the snake popped its head out and charged right at me. It startled me so bad I started running as fast as I ever could, and when I ended up home, I was gasping for air, shivering with fright, and scared for any others who might pass by that venomous snake. In the end, I was way too overworked that day to be going on a run. Having the surprise of the snake, I feel, was a way of God telling me that sometimes having a break is good. So I believe the snake was a good sight for sore eyes that evening.
Yay! Good job, girl! Great job! What's something that stood out to you? Everybody just popcorn and go. Go.
The part about New Life Camp was relatable, about like wanting to camp, like it all just being gone so you can like go and
I was
have
thinking
some time
that.
to yourself. Very relatable.
I was thinking, for those of you that have been camp counselors, you know, you're like, ugh, we just want to go home. Yes, what else? Somebody go.
The end result was good.
The end result was good?
Yeah,
Okay, great, thanks. Go
I
ahead.
had like a moral at the end, and I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, she pulled that moral at the end. Yes.
I liked like the build up to it. Like I didn't know when you would see the snake. At first I thought it'd be at New Life Camp, but then your mom picked you up and I was like, wait, when is the snake gonna appear?
I thought that was good too, because we start out knowing the snake's going to be in there, but we don't hear about it for a while. So we're kind of like hanging on, waiting. Yes, great observation, Clara. Ryan.
The hand gesture.
Yes! The phone when mom called and it buzzed in your pocket. I like that too. Cadence.
You had good detail, like how it was on the left of the road and then you moved to the right.
Yes, it was up above, ahead of her on the left, and she moved it that way. Great. First thought it was a stick, then it wasn't. Alec.
She probably pretty much good eye contact with like everyone. She didn't like look too much at her paper.
Yeah. How did you feel about that when you were up here?
I thought I looked down a lot.
I thought you looked up a lot. It'll be fun for you to watch it. But you did. I thought you looked up a lot. I did. Noah.
I was gonna say something Wyatt did. The camp thing. It's very relatable because like that is the most tiring job I've ever worked.
Exhausted, right? And like we got the feel of that. She was impatient. Her mom's gonna be late. She's even more impatient. Like, I just want to get home. And the whole fact she couldn't go to sleep, so you went for the run. That build up was really good. Addison.
The snake like popping out.
Yeah. Its head. Yes.
I also liked all the descriptions of like the heat. How it was so hot, and then when you got in the car, your mom had like really nice cold water.
The cold water that quenched her thirst.
Yes.
And also, what did she say about her mom? When her mom picked her up, do you remember? What kind of car it was?
The Volkswagen.
Yeah, it was a Volkswagen Doodlebug. And her mom had Billy Joel playing. Charlie, I can't remember. Did you get to go?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
You spoke clearly like 99% of the time.
Very good. Like 99% of the time. And what is the 1%, Charlie?
What? What?
Could you not hear 1% of it?
It was just a couple of pauses, but
Okay.
like I probably would have done it too.
Okay, and so, because you have a soft voice, and what was your exact first line?
Like really sad.
Yeah, the very first line you opened up with.
At least I was startled by a snake rather than coming back home and being bitten by one.
Yes, at least I was startled by a snake instead of coming back home and being bitten by one. I heard the snake, but I didn't hear the very first part of that. Yeah, great job. Nice job. Clap her out. Woo!